that regard magic as real, people are on the lookout for that. In cultures that regard magic as real, there are cultural mores as well as repercussions or even legislation around magic. Because if you regard something as being as having power, then therefore there's a potential abuse of power.
Mhm.
And so in the West right now, there's an interesting situation where a lot of people don't think it's real, and that actually provides practitioners with the ability to get away with a lot if they're not ethical,
Mhm.
right? And it's just a thing.
Yeah, one of the things that does occasionally come up and has been more frequent in the past decade is very, like, mostly astrologers are very open with sharing their birth charts for the most part. The only exception I ever find to that is occasionally I'll meet somebody that ends up having like Scorpio rising that doesn't like sharing their birth data for whatever privacy reasons. But the only other exception to that I find is occasionally I'll run into somebody that doesn't want to share their birth chart, and it turns out that it's for magical reasons because they're concerned that somebody could use their birth chart against them somehow in like a magical spell. And I've occasionally come across that.
Hmm.
Is
Yeah,
that's a thing?
it's that is a thing culturally, um, and I would say that you can use birth data to very effectively target a person, and um, that is both positive and negative.
Mhm.
If you want to, if you let's say that you have a friend who hasn't studied astrology and magic for 20 years and isn't going to be able to do the Jupiter ritual very well, but you really want to help them, and you're going to do the work on their behalf, and you want to make sure that as much of that goes to them as possible, using their birth chart to show the blessing where to go. um, is very effective. It
Mhm.
is not the only means by which you can target magic at someone, but it is an effective means.
Control freak.